sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Hello everyone, Richard back. I have finally fixed the sound issues, so it should sound really good. So for future reference, if you're ever trying to do playthroughs of games, get headphones, turn off the laptop's speakers, because something's going on with the laptop speakers that causes weird reverberations and terrible sound. So I play tested this, and now the game sounds like, to me, what it should sound like to you. We are on a quest, Family Matters, and I'm going to actually talk to the Baron first. Mostly because this is a really interesting quest in general, but I think it's good to see the Baron in a different way. And if I talk to him first, we get a little bit of extra dialogue later in the game. Because I remember when I was playing this game, you know, I basically wanted to get in a fist fight with him when I found out that he caused a miscarriage with his wife. I was really upset, and then of course we get there and we have a fist fight, and I'm pissed off, and I'm just super fucking pissed off. And then the thing is though, he's been he's so interesting because he's shown a lot of generosity to Greta and Ciri. And it's really difficult for me to process. How am I supposed to? So, I always feel conflicted about.
He's not scared. Baron finds out someone's stealing food from the pigs.
I don't know. I have a lot of complicated emotions with the Baron. The first time I played the game, I was, I think the first time you played this game, and if you don't know anything, assuming that you're like a normal human being, the emotional roller coaster of this character causes some of the most complex feelings you'll ever have about people. And so,
remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
I mean, I just love this. This was a brutal, cruel, masochistic, narcissistic world. I saved that guy from the fire the Baron had set to the barn, and he actually was thankful. That's not a feeling we're used to. Anyone being thankful for something that we've done, and yet that guy was thankful and actually gave us some money for saving his life.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
This is pretty wild stuff.
Fucking bet your ass. but not just now.
So he...
Hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
So the Baron is going through a really, really complicated situation.
Richard, it is as though the heavens sent you.
Yeah, I saved the Baron. You know, his wife and child have disappeared. He's been a drunken lout most of his life. Let's find out what's going on.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. The word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, odd. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit,
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honour.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak. The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Go on! Kick it! Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Come on, lass! Your sword is mine!
Ah!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. So long.
Okay, so we had that quest. Ciri. Baron treated Ciri like a daughter, no better, for slaughtering a boar is sadly a delight few fathers think to share with their daughters. His men took an immediate liking to her as well, mainly due to her hunting prowess and passion for horses. One evening, as they were celebrating a successful hunt around a bonfire, Ciri proposed a wager. If she beat the Baron in a horse race, he would give her a mount of her choosing. The Baron accepted the challenge. The race was meant as a harmless diversion, but soon took a different turn. Ciri and the Baron, riding neck and neck, had just caught sight of the tower, serving as the finish line, when suddenly a basilisk landed at its base and turned its terrifying gaze upon them. What else is going on here? Geralt would have to endure the sprankling until he found Anna, who, if still alive, had to be somewhere in Crookback Bog. Tamara, on the other hand, had made it to Oxenford, where the fisherman had helped her find shelter with his brother. Upon hearing this, the Baron revealed another scrap of information about Ciri. He told Geralt of a certain afternoon when he and his retinue had decided to celebrate a successful hunt with a bit of horse racing. The race had come to an abrupt halt, however, when a basilisk attacked. Here the Baron employed an old storyteller's trick, breaking his tale off at a crucial moment and announcing he would not utter another word until Geralt found his wife. I thought that he had an extra dialogue here.
What do you come to me with?
Okay.
So long.
I must have messed up the order. It must be after I find Anna.
Yeah? Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Uh-huh. I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
So, this is the extra scene you get if you go to the Baron before going to Tamara. He gives you a ragdoll. And what I love about this scene is that a lot is being said without actually having dialogue. I mean, this is just... the Baron has royally fucked up, right? I mean, he's basically done horrible, terrible things, and he's figured out that there's nothing he can do to redeem himself, but now he just doesn't want all of his relationships to end the way that they did. The horrible death of his child, losing his daughter and his wife, all of the...
Tribute for him? He does. Play host to him? Oh, then why the hell we putting up barriers?
Baron's chummy with the Black Ones, but the wounds are still fresh. Everyone remembers what the Empire can do.
I just love that. I never even knew that was dialogue. Damn. But,
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday, the feast we had. He's not scared. Baron finds out someone's stealing food for the pigs.
So, I have very conflicting feelings with the Baron. And there's a lot of characters in this game that leave me with conflicted feelings. So, Tamara is all the way over here. So, we are going to go to Hangman's Tree, and we are going to talk to her and find out. She probably knows more about what's going on than the fisherman did. Something is over here. So we're pretty far away, but let's do some organic exploration. What's over here? Oh, ghouls. Hello, everyone. Oh. I keep forgetting ghouls can recover health quickly. Wow, they've done a lot of damage to me. Enemy scaling is much harder than the regular game. Because these are probably level 3 in the regular game. But with enemy scaling, the big thing is that if they hit you, they do a lot of damage. So you're not allowed a lot of mistakes. That's cool. That means I'm going to have to get a lot better. Starting to realize enemy scaling is not a joke. One thing that will help is if I can get armor that doesn't suck. Anytime you see a log in this world, it usually has money. Cool. What's that? Devil's Pit. Okay, we're not going to do the Devil's Pit right now. Because that's... that's a lot of work. Let's just put it that way. I will be exploring when I... probably around level 8, I'll start exploring. Velen a lot more, but I want to get a little bit higher level. What's this? Having heard the testimony of both the defense and the prosecution, the military court in Novigrad has sentenced this individual to death by hanging for acting as an agent for a foreign power. The removal of the condemned's body for burial in a marked grave is strictly forbidden. Yeah, so this is just a reminder that the North is also not nice. They're brutal. I should probably stick on the road for now. Let me... because this is Redania, so we were in the middle between Nilfgaard and Redania. Stonecutter's Settlement. I should be reading those. Hang on. Over 20 years ago, a certain Bartolomeo, known as a badger on account of certain characteristic aspects of his coiffure, discovered a rich deposit of high-quality stone on the spot. He brought the land for a song, then leased it back to local peasants before heading off to Kovir, where he lives the life of a rich and powerful townsman to this day. Bootmaker's Hut. There's nothing about this small domicile is particularly eye-catching. A family of the best shipwrights in Velen has lived here for generations, crafting the finest skiffs and dinghies north of the Uruga. Oh, and I didn't discover anything else. Okay.
Back under your rock.
So yeah, the Redania is also forcing the peasants... Whoops. That's not what it... Oh. Okay. Why am I on fire? Okay. Let me...
Stuff all your own with garlic. Where do you get garlic these days?
I can't rob this at all because... they'll attack me. I don't remember if there's any quests here. Okay. So we can see there's patrols. Yeah, robbing in this area is a stupid idea. So this is Oxenford.
just there.
Got a pass? We don't need a pass. We're from Novigrad, 8 generations
How's the body
more.
ever makes
The war
such
brought
crowds,
us Redeemer
noise,
business.
stench?
No pass, no passage.
So you need a pass to.
Don't tell
No
us back to
passage!
going. You don't know what it's like there.
And you don't seem to know what it's like on soldiers and those orders. I'm telling you for the last time. No pass, no passage.
On hearing this, the Baron revealed another. Okay, we know that. Do I have a? Oh, he just gave me a pass.
Just hope my man finds somewhere.
Halt! No passage!
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
I just realized I might have made a mistake.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
I'm gonna actually go do something real quick. That's a secondary quest. The Redanian army had placed blockades on the crossing of the Pontar, something which at one point proved quite inconvenient to the Witcher. The guards refused to let him cross without showing a special pass issued by High Command. So, there are some quests related to this. I should go grab them. I think if I use that pass, the quests do not activate.
Beaver bugger me.
I need to figure out where that is. That's... I think it's over here. Because there's some interesting stuff going on with those quests.
Long live, etc., etc. Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Let's take a look. So there's decay, destruction, refugees, leftover baggage from fleeing. Oh, what do we got here? A drowning? Really? Really? Oh, it's level 9. Oh. A Necker. That's an Ogroid. Oh. 1 second. Do I not have the recipe? Oh no, I don't have the recipe. Maybe Yurden will help here. Yeah, Neckers are only weak to Ogroid oil. That was is not helping at all. Ooh. They're not weak to Yurden either. Okay. It didn't really slow them down much. That's annoying. I need Ogroid oil badly.
Not good.
Yeah, this is not good. I could try fire. Okay. That was terrible. Okay, some other things. We can combine in alchemy, we can make a blue mutagen, and that actually enhances the bonus. Now we get 28% sign intensity, which is nice. But I need to meditate again. God, Ogroids causing me problems. Or Neckers. I don't really remember. There's like a bunch of refugees trying to cross a bridge. Look at this. I just love this. Like, destruction and death everywhere. Drowners. Yep. Let's put Necrophage oil on. Hello. Oh, Rot Fiends. Great. Oh, come on. There's a version of this one that shows up later that will one-shot you if you're within explosive range. Wonder what was going on here. I don't ever remember being in this area. Just a lot of stuff for me to loot. ghouls.
Damn, you're ugly.
Ah. So there's some gear over there I would actually like. I could try to go get that now. I think I'm strong enough. Ugh, get up. Hindhold. The watchtower used to protect barges traveling between Oxenfurt and Novigrad. It once even boasted a bridge connecting the two sides of the river, but it now stands abandoned and neglected. Its bridge collapsed and ruined. What level are you guys? Oh yeah. I could, theoretically, take you on. I have insect oil, too. Yeah, you're really fast. I know. Man, they're so fast. Come back here. Hey, yo. Come back here. Oh.
Come on.
I forgot that. Oh yeah, I'm fighting a warrior. They're a little bit trickier. Hello. Oh wow. That's right, you have a tail. Oh, I didn't realize there was two of them. Oh my god. Endrigo warriors, are they weak to anything else? Golden Oriole because they poison, okay. Scared of these Endrigos, are you? Just wait till you see the warriors. Klaus, Altman, Forrester. Endless waves of Endrigo workers are enough to overcome most attackers. But when confronting more dangerous foes, Endrigo colonies unleash their larger, stronger members, the so-called warriors. This caste lives only to fight and gets ample opportunity to do so while defending the colony's borders or conquering new territory. Hello. Okay. I could do it, barely. There's something here I want. I think Ain Nog Mab Tamwork. Book is burned, only a few pages still intact. Yvis Miveline. Alright, that's Elven. Letter of Safe Conduct. In the name of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania, the bearer of the present document is entitled to the right of unfettered passage across all blockades on the Pontar River. I already did that. Just climb the ladder. Okay, there is something valuable in here. Monster nest. I think I need hybrid oil. I have it. Excellent. Oh, I need Ard. That's what I need.
Stench.
Oh, yes. Ard is helpful here. Come back. Against things that fly, I find Ard is really helpful. Okay, we have a new bestiary entry. Harpies are weak to grape shot, hybrid, and Ard. Most monsters don't actually keep any treasure in their lairs. Harpies, though, they like shiny things. Letho, Viper School Witcher. It's hard to say what is most repulsive about harpies and their cousins. The shishigas, their hideous appearance, the overwhelming stench of rot and bird excrement that clings to them, or their blood-curdling screech. Suffice to say that even rats, who dwell happily among the rankest fecal matter and rotten waste, give their nest wide berth. Where are you? Come here. Hey. Wait. Come here.
Harpies got their nest here.
They do indeed. Just curious. Ball 6 letter. May the gods smile on you and me, sis. Now I'm asking you to read this careful, for what I've got to say is important. As soon as you set hands on this writing, gallop off to that fence Kramer, what's based in Maribor. Tell him we've got some first-class gear and Witcher sword diagrams to sell. I can see you now, scratching your head, or more likely your arse, and asking, did I hear that right? You sure did. 'Twas my luck to come to care for a Witcher, what got one foot in the grave and to the other hovering right above. I was sat there looking at the poor man suffering in agony and thought to myself, he don't need this kit and these papers where he's going, while for us, that's the fixings we need to get us started in the world of business, if we sell them for the right price, that is. I hear you fretting, so stop. I didn't take everything, in fact. Nobody will even realize aught of his shites missing. Sadly, though, it ain't this Witcher's... Ain't it? This Witcher's a good man. First he helped the baronet solve the riddle of the lighthouse. What was sending ships into the rocks, then he killed that dragon, ate all the peasants. Problem is, a dragon's no easy pickings, and our valiant hero got quite the licking taking it out. He's done for, that's certain, so soon as they bury him in the tomb on Crookback Hills, it'll head straight to your place. Come to think of it, I'm curious how they'll put him in that crypt at all, for the word is it's a vampire's made its lair. P.S. I've also let a few flasks off the Witcher, but since they're like not to survive the journey, reckon I'll sample them myself, see how Witcher Hooch goes down. Maybe we'll make a business out of that, too. Your brother-in-law, Abe Alsteak. Not the brightest man. We have a quest update on Treasure Hunt. Scavenger Hut Griffin School Gear. Search the ruins for... So he drank the Witcher potions, not knowing that that's not alcohol. Okay. Witcher George's Confession. I, the undersigned George of Kagan, a Witcher by trade, testify as follows. While traveling through Velen, I received a summons to provide professional testimony in the matter of the accused Bartolov of Lovefield. This Bartolov stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which it is his duty to keep. Ships led astray by errant signals from this lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against rocks near the shore, and the lighthouse keeper is held to be responsible for this state of affairs. During the trial, Bartolov testified that he was diligent in the fulfillment of his duties, and that the accidents were caused by night wraiths deceiving sailors with their false glow. Having investigated the area, I can testify that I found no trace of night wraith activity. There are likewise no signs of noon wraiths, mamoons, urn nymphs, or any other specters in the habit of misleading wary travelers journeying by foot, sea, or horse. I did, however, find the catastrophe's true cause. They were not the fault of the night wraiths blamed by the accused, but neither were they the fault of the lighthouse keeper himself. The accidents were caused by local hooligans who had been taken to lighting fires on the hill at night, and then robbing the ships that subsequently wrecked upon the shore. I was put on their trail by Barcelov's son, who showed me the ashes from their misleading fires. My testimony shows that the lighthouse keeper, Barcelov of Lovefield, is not guilty of the crimes of which he stands accused, and should be freed. I also humbly ask for the bailiff to put the lighthouse keeper and his family under his protection, for in light of the revelation Barcelov's son led me to discover, there will surely be certain parties with cause for vengeance. I cannot undertake the task of protecting the family myself, for I have accepted a contract to kill a dragon said to be lurking atop the Crookback Hills, and so must return there post-haste to kill the beast and complete my task. Signed, George of Kagan, Witcher. Transcribed by Vincenzo Stock, Marshal to the Royal Prefecture in Gors Velen. So there's that. So this is a pretty noble Witcher. Where in the hell is that?
Got their nest here.
Oh, it's right there. I need to get up there. How do I get up there? That's definitely not how. Hmm. There's a... One second. I am confused. I think there's something here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. I must be good. I found the start of the quest here. I think. Can I not go up there? I don't remember. Okay. I will let that slide for now. So what I was actually trying to do was find some extra quests related to the pass. The Oxenfurt. I think I'm getting there. So I want Griffin gear because it's the earliest Witcher gear you can get, and it's kind of nice if you've got a few spells that are part of your repertoire. But later on, I think I'm going to get wolf gear. Velen's just a miserable hellhole. I love it. You can see, like, people are poor here. Everything sucks. Drugs. People clearly were fleeing in a panic. Wild dogs, yeah. Don't care about wild dogs. God, what a clusterfuck. So who are these punks? One second. The way to deal with them on horseback...
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Wait, what? Are you serious? That was embarrassing. Yeah, if you are the humans on horses, they get knocked off and then you can KO them. Handy little trick. Yeah, so there's brigands about. I think I can even ride their horses if I wanted. I'm a little confused. Where is... Oh, it's here. Okay. I'm almost there.
Terribly dear, these tariffs.
It's the king who sets them, not me.
I'm deciding this is not very good.
Transit.
Like this.
So you're a man well
Yeah,
fed.
clean the sauce on the cook.
Keep me with
I'm not a common private.
The wise had to go with it.
So,
God's preserve.
this guy.
Interest you in a pass? Cheapest around, right here.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
You don't know. Redanians hold all the fords across the Pontar. Can't get through without a pass. But you're in luck. So happens I've got a few to sell.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
No deal.
Whoa, hold up. Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
What kind of work?
Nearby. Just to the southeast. My sister's husband's got a business. He and some lads tidy up battlefields. Problem is, there's always swarms of shite bothering them. You know, them monsters drawn to corpses. Give them some protection, and I'll swing you one beautiful discount.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, see what I can do.
Fake papers. That's... During the war that pitted the northern realms against Nilfgaard, the border along the Ponsar River was closed. Whoever wanted to cross at the border post had to show a pass issued by the Redanian High Command. Or barring that, one of the conniving counterfeits sold by the... Okay.
Punish them with the sword of the pox.
But,
Alive in the hamlet.
Gossip.
his brother's over here.
Maybe I should send my man to the creek. Might catch something.
Is this him? Oh, right. His brother, I think, is over here.
Oi, hey there, come here.
Yeah. But I need... This is a really hard quest, and with enemy scaling, it's maybe not a big deal right now.
Just let me get out of here before the corpse eaters.
What is it?
Got work for you, because you look to me eyes like a witcher. Am I right?
What do you need?
Need from the men to finish their work unharmed. But we got corpse eaters coming out all the while. Rid us of them, and we'll give you a share.
Yeah.
Deal.
Bitter Harvest. That would be... Protect the scavengers from monsters. Nilfgaardian and Redanian forces had fought many bloody yet indecisive battles in Velen from which both sides had to retreat without collecting their dead. On one such field, Geralt encountered a group of looters robbing the corpses of the fallen, and another time and place he might have merely grit his teeth and continued on his way. Yet conditions in Velen were harsh and other sources of sustenance few, so he decided to swallow his revulsion and defend these desperate men from the monsters stalking the battlefield. I will improve Ard. I think I want to try Yurden around him. Here they come. If he dies, I think we fail. We have to protect him. If he dies, the quest fails.
Come on.
Oh, whoops. That was bad. Yeah, this is a really tricky quest. Like, if you try to proactively go out and get the necrophages, some of them can sneak by you anyway and kill them. And then for some reason my sword got sheathed again. I probably just need to avoid Yurden and just spam Igni. One second. Did I get that quest? Yeah. Protect the scavengers. Go wherever he's going. Really? Ugh. This is such a tricky quest. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's try that again. This is so annoying because the tricky thing with this quest is I don't want to depart his side because the ghouls will do a ton of damage to the humans. And so I feel like I have to be super aggressive because there's multiple waves. But then I can't safely attack them. I have to kind of tactically be smart. The Igni was working though. I don't even know. I got hit sometimes and I don't know why I got hit. There's dogs and humans running around, so it's confusing. And they kind of have these erratic. The guy I'm trying to protect has erratic movements.
Piss off, or you still got legs and bollocks.
Go where he goes. Oh my god! It wouldn't even let me freaking. That's so annoying. It wouldn't let me ember them. Okay, where is he? Oh, he killed him. Yeah, this quest. This is so annoying. This quest. Oh, my gear is shit too. That's why I'm taking so much damage as well. Having enemies scaling also is not good because the ghouls are doing more damage. They do. I think that they're level 4 or 5 if you don't have scaling. And there's like 4 or 5 ghouls running around, and it's difficult to corral them around you. And it only takes a couple of hits, and then the guy you're supposed to be protecting dies. And also, they're getting a hit on me when they shouldn't be. That's super annoying. Like, they get this cheap little preemptive attack that should not be happening. Here they come. Come here. What the hell? How did he get a hit on me? This is ridiculous. I have to concentrate on keeping myself alive. How are they getting these hits? These ghouls are like way overpowered. This is really frustrating. I don't remember the quest being like this hard, but I've never done it with enemy scaling. Holy fuck, is this hard with enemy scaling? They do an insane amount of damage. Why is my sword sheathed? Well, we'll delay doing this quest. I clearly need better armor because the enemy scaling, the ghouls are hitting me for a ton of health. Like, fuck, that is a ton of health. Because I think that they're level 4 or 5 if you don't have scaling, and they hurt, but not like that. And I can always come back and do this quest later. Oh, I can't. Actually, I have to stay and do the quest. It's activated. Yeah, I have to do it. Alright. Okay. Oh my god. Why are they feel like they're way too fast? For ghouls, this is way too fast. I feel like I'm fighting a vampire. There's more coming. Where is it? Come here. Oh my god, there was one behind me? Oh my god. God, they're so fast.
Not good.
Oh my god. There is more. I was actually doing better that time, but I don't understand what's going on with these ghouls. Their speed is like vampire speed when they close in on me. I wonder if these ghouls are special for this quest, so you just can't kill them the normal way. You haven't met a vampire yet, but vampires, especially if you get to the second DLC, are lightning fast. I don't find vampires particularly challenging in Velen or Novigrad. And I can't quit this quest because he'll die for sure if I leave. All right, come here, boys. What the hell? I literally dodged. That's so weird. I dodged, and I still got hit. That's not how the mechanics of the base game work. God. Is it just me, or does it feel like these ghouls are broken? Look at the speed that they're moving. Like, ridiculous speed. Here they come. I need to put necrophage oil back on. Why is my sword sheathed again? What the fuck? I'm not sheathing my sword, thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, it's because instead of healing me with my swallow potion, it sheathed my sword. That's why. I think he's dead. And there's more. Where is it coming from? Why is my sword sheathed? Oh my god. This is such a chaotic battle. Really? I feel like half of my dodges are not working.
Thank you, sir. Saved our hides, you did. Here, take it. Your pay and a share of the horseman who forced us to dig up the dead. Godspeed now.
Yeah, so I think that's... Is that failed? I'm pretty sure he got blown up. Hiring Witcher is one of the best ideas a looter's leader ever hit upon him. Geralt dutifully kept the monsters at bay while they completed their grim harvests. But I think he died. Pretty sure he died. I think the Rat Fiend... killed him. Yeah, so I think this is... Yeah. Let's... God, that was a lot of enemies. And with enemies scaling...
Breaking twain.
Listen, about a few crowds.
Okay. God, there's so much crap. Look at this wasteland.
Fastest in the Navy, Brad. Won't find them cheaper anywhere else.
I will talk to you in 1 second.
Oh! What did the chase off? Sadly, that lot outnumbered them. They found him, dragged him to the barn, and haven't the strength to talk about it.
Enough. Don't want to hear this.
Plague danger. Due to the possibility of an outbreak of plague, the transit camp commander has ordered refugees to take daily baths. Watch yourselves, people. It's for your own good. Burying the dead. The camp commander has ordered that the dead be buried only in designated burial sites. Burying bodies near the transit camp might contribute to the spread of plague. Any bodies buried in unallotted ground will be exhumed and cremated. Family missing. Names Bert Smith, born in Meadtown in Lower Temeria. Looking for my family. We got separated on our way north. Beware, the enemy lurks within. Yesterday evening, we discovered Nilfgaardian soldiers hiding in the camp. They were clad in civilian attire, pretending to be refugees. The camp commander asked vigilance of all of us. Beware of your neighbor and keep an eye on him. If you notice anything suspicious, report it at once. Hiding Imperial soldiers will be harshly punished. Food rations. All refugees are to report to the quartermaster. He will distribute food ration cards. These shall entitle the bearer to 1 meal per day. Commander Hubert Rodin. Contract woodland beasts. Let the following be known far and wide. There's some monster in the woods outside Novigrad doing great damage to our war effort. Anyone who tracks it down and kills it will not only fulfill a patriotic duty and bring the inevitable victory of the United Northern Forces under the leadership of our brave King Radovid one step closer, but still also get a sizable coin reward as recompense for his trouble. Together, onward to victory, Captain Felix Grubb. Addendum note, the word has not yet been claimed. Addendum, attention. If the monster is not killed by the end of the present month, taxes for the entire region will be raised by 1/5. So we got a new quest. Monsters like men each have their own individual tastes and preferences. According to legend, dragons like to savor the delicate notes of virgins, while ghouls delight in the powerful flavors of rotting flesh. In the woods outside of Novigrad, meanwhile, a beast had cropped up with a predilection to Redanian transport wagons. Not surprisingly, the captain of the nearby guard post did not appreciate this culinary choice and put on a bounty on the monster's head. I think it's this guy.
Halt! No passage. Bridge is closed.
Because?
Because King Radovid said it should be. Won't let anyone through who don't have a pass.
Who issues these passes?
Why, you need to know. Your kind don't get passes anyway. Not the right type.
Come on, give it a good think. I'm sure you know where I can get a pass.
Yeah. Royal officials issue them. But they're also available on the black market.
From who?
Don't know the names. Ask folk around the crossings. They'll know more.
Do just that. Farewell.
Okay, I forgot that that was a Witcher quest. So let's go talk to this guy. He's not going to be happy.
The truth swears it passes at terrific prices. Oh, you again. Looking for a pass? I've got a special price for you.
Let's do this and not tell him.
This won't be a discount just because.
Aye, good idea. Discount's yours, my friend.
I don't actually need to pay him.
Gotta think it over. So long.
Let me,
You again. Looking for a pass? I've got a special price for you.
I actually ran into your brother-in-law. Tended to the monsters too, but he was killed.
What? You're pulling me leg? Forget my offer. It's off the table, you git.
So yeah, that's a failed quest, I think. Yeah. The counterfeiter made Geralt an offer he couldn't refuse, a falsified pass in exchange for helping the man's brother. Geralt eagerly agreed to the exchange, but didn't hold up his end of the bargain. The counterfeiter's brother died, and Geralt had to find another way of securing transit passes. That's fine. I have a pass. But, yeah, with enemy scaling, that's really hard. It's actually really hard, even without scaling. Because there's a rot fiend that shows up, and he blows up and kills everything. Okay, I need to get into Oxenfurt. So... yeah. There's a couple of quests like that. There's another one in Skellige I've never succeeded at.
That's it, Roach.
There's one in the second DLC I've never come close to succeeding at. Oh, what is this? What is this?
What's going on here? Why isn't anyone putting that out?
We want it to burn. Got it?
Piss off, or we'll fry you along with that fucking elf!
There's a third way out of this situation.
Oh, really? Are you serious? Ugh. Death by fire. New quests. Clear the doorway and free the elf. Men can be terribly cruel, especially to those of different races. The Witcher had seen humans persecute non-humans far too often. This time he witnessed a particularly appalling scene. A group of thugs wanting to burn a she-elf.
Run. Fast. What was this about? Why'd they want to burn you alive?
They came to rob me. I refused to betray where I keep my valuables, so they brought in a cart full of firewood, barred me inside, and set fire to the thing.
Probably counting on you being swayed. Though I doubt they would have let you live even if you talked.
I've yet to thank you for your aid, Vatgern. My coin lies concealed in a hollowed-out stump behind the house. Take what you wish. It's dangerous to possess too much in these times.
Thank you. Farewell.
So, yeah, people are dicks. For 20 crowns they did that. So death by fire. Fortunately, the Witcher managed to defeat the bandits and save the elf. Unfortunately, the Witcher cannot be everywhere at once, and not every victim of racial persecution can count on his help. Very true. This is what I mean, like, I'm just playing organically, riding around, and there's all this crap that you can stumble across. You have an incentive to explore the roads and off the roads. Okay, come here, Roach. We have to go to Oxenfurt. So I have the quest for the pass resolved.
Go, go.
Let's go.
Codger's query. What the hell is this? This now inactive query once only employed stonebreakers over 30 years of age who would work hard all day, then spend the evenings racing down the sides of the quarry. On handcrafted wagons. What is this? Could we get down, please? Thank you. I keep getting distracted. Is this the query?
Not another step, or there'll be one corpse more.
Listen, behind you.
If you think I'm gonna fall for it... Oh, you fucker! Arms! To arms! Monsters are coming!
Yeah. And I need necrophage oil. I know I'm keep getting distracted, but this is the point in the game where I'm gonna be distracted. Oh, this is an all ghoul. Oh my god. You gotta be very careful when dealing with all ghouls. Okay. You need Axie. God, that's not what I meant to do. This is terrible. I need to go get that one. My armor is shit. Crap, crap. Oh, there's 4 Alghouls? That's terrible. I'm not trying to... this is terrible. It's easy to deal with 1 Alghoul, but 4? Are you kidding me? I can't... Oh. My armor is broken. Oh. Is that a quest? Like, I could easily take on 1 Alghoul, but my armor is shit. I just need to go to Oxenfurt. Alghouls are a massive pain in the ass when they're in a group. I will come back and figure that out later.
Let's go.
Okay. Get out of here. Trees everywhere. Great. I just want to move. Yeah, this is like realistic rough terrain horse riding. Everything's broken, branches everywhere, tree stumps. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Just move.
Move it.
In a hurry.
Oh,
In a hurry.
long live it.
Honor in the fatherland.
Halt! You need to present the pass if you want to cross.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through. Come through. In a hurry.
Quest updated, thou shall not pass. I think that's completed. Luckily, Geralt managed to get his hand on such a pass, and from then on could cross the Pontar border at will, opening and abuse this privilege, jumping back and forth across the border, making faces at the poor wretches stuck on one side, and taunting the guards who had no right to stop his antics. He mentioned nothing of the sort, true. That's just the kind of thing one might choose to keep one to oneself. Oxenfurt.
Watch your step.
There's actually a lot to do here, but that's not the goal. Western Gate. Before war broke out, several hundred people a day would pass through here. Now the Redanian blockade has allowed slow traffic to a mere trickle. Actually, yeah. There's a lot of things I'm looking for, like a blacksmith. That's a barber.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
Let's try this one. Yeah, so you can get your hair done. The Elven Rebel Cut. Okay.
So long.
He doesn't look too bad. Sweet. Yeah, there's like a barber in Novigrad, I think, and one in Beauclair. So, Radovid is on the ship. He's the guy that runs the Northern Realms right now. Oxenfurt Harbor. Oxenfurt's picturesque port has featured as the subject of numerous odes and ballads, the setting for at least 3 lurid crime novels, and a favorite spot for romantic outings for generations of students. I don't know what would happen if I tried to go on there. Oh, it must not be this boat. It must be that one?
You choked to death on 3 pounds of steel. Oh.
There's no way for me to get up there. I see. Notice board. I should probably go do that. 1 second though. I'm a little confused.
You choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Ah.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
So, a lot of things updated. We did that one. Is the bestiary updated? Yeah. Characters. Graydon. Graydon was one of the witch hunters in King Radovid's service. Unlike a great many of his comrades, he came across as a level-headed fellow, one free of prejudice, at least in his dealings with witchers. Anna Stringer. Tamara only deepened Geralt's sad understanding of her mother's situation. The woman had decided to flee together because they had enough of the Baron's drunken rages and beatings. Anna hated her husband so much that she was ready to do anything in order to be free of the man and the child he had put inside her. Tamara Stringer. Tamara had indeed made it to Oxenfurt safe and sound, and would not even consider returning to her father. Determined to save her mother from the clutches of the creatures that had imprisoned her in the bog, Tamara had joined the ranks of the witch hunters, hoping their support would allow her to survive a trek in a crookback bog. Yep. We can actually loot this place. Mysterious letter. All is prepared. We wait only your arrival. When I told the commander of your commitment and zeal, he agreed to welcome you into our ranks at once. At first, you will be put through preliminary training. While you already know how to ride and wield a blade, and thus have already mastered the essentials, the rest will not take much time. As soon as you don our colors, we will set out in search of your mother, and we will find her. I promise, even if we have to comb every inch of Velen. Do it yourself. How many times have you cursed a sailor for sewing a shirt more crooked than that infamous home in Novigrad? How many times have you argued with the smith who proved unable to forge a simple horseshoe in a month? How many times will you steal food from your children's mouths because some armor demands a Koviri fortune for a ho-hum helmet? Enough. Basta, I say, and so should you. Empowered by the tome you hold in your hands and a few simple tools, you shall be able to perform basic repairs all by yourself and perhaps even create something from scratch. So show those extortioners from the crafting guilds who shall make the fool of whom. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. Lands to the north, Velen. The land of Velen, located in western Temeria, with its capital in Gorse Velen, is one of the poorest provinces in the kingdom. Its territory encompasses the Isle of Thened, home to the famous Magic Academy, which along with Gorse Velen constitutes the commercial and developmental mainspring of the entire province. Velen is a stop on the Novigrad trade route running through Sedaris, Vergen, Brugge, Centra, and other such southerly realms. Veleners subside primarily on agriculture, crafting, and animal husbandry. The province is practically deprived of all natural resources. It contains a great deal of forest, wetlands, and cultivated woods, though the greatest part of it is covered in swamps and bogs, which we have discovered for ourselves, actually. Just like riding a horse to Oxenfurt is a major pain in the ass. The reason I'm going up here is this is the only time you will ever get to go in this house. So you might as well take that chance. A sword for witches? Yeah, I think I've read that one. I've read that one. And I've definitely read... This guy's got a lot of books. Yeah, and he's not very talkative. Oh, right. Probably wondering why I like gathering all these books. Well, later on in Novigrad, we're going to meet a bookseller. And he actually will pay you a fair amount of money to a lot of money for those books. So, it's worth it.
Watch your step.
Beware of trolls. Caution. A troll has been seen and heard to the east of Oxenfurt on the left bank of the Pontar. Said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. It is suspected that as part of some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic, it is recommended that this area be avoided until the appropriate branch of His Majesty's services can take care of the problem. In the event of an encounter with a troll, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low to the ground, and covering one's head with one's arms. There exists a chance that the beast will not then attack, for it will mistake the potential victim thus situated for a rock. Bartolomeu, captain of the garrison. Contract, monster in Oxenfurt. By orders of our most magnanimous ruler, King Radovid V, any iterate monster slayer reading this notice is obliged to abandon any currently unresolved contracts immediately and devote himself to tracking and slaying this monster. The beast in question has befouled the cradle of human intellect, the city within whose territory lies the oldest of academies of learning, namely Oxenfurt. The swordsman who puts an end to its criminal doings will be rewarded with the king's full generosity, commander of the Oxenfurt City Regiment. Contract, beast in the Oxenfurt Forest. If you know no fear and seek work, read this notice, for this call contained therein will be of great interest to you. Hans of Sidaris, soldier of fortune and veteran of many wars, hereby makes known the following. Being greatly concerned about the fate of the local peasantry, which suffers horribly from the attacks of some monster nesting in the forest near Oxenfurt, I have decided to grant a purse of Novigrad crowns to the man who slays this beast. Yet may it be known that any man who comes to me without a trophy shall receive no gold, but instead shall be tossed out on his arse so hard he shan't sit again till the end of his days. Hans of Sidaris, world-famous soldier of fortune, veteran of numerous wars, honored member of the Order of the Lily. Student gowns for sale, cheap. Last year I thought I sniffed out the business deal of a lifetime. Every fall, a whole herd of students comes pouring into Oxenfurt, and each of them's got to buy a gown and one of those caps with a little dangly thing. So I took out a loan from Vivaldi, hired a couple of tailors to whip me up some prime gear, and then war came and I was left with a mountain of debt in a warehouse full of frilly black shite. If anyone's interested in buying it, come see Frederick Tavares. You can usually find me in a tavern drinking my woes away with the other sad sots. Careful, there's a swindler about. Attention, countrymen, don't get caught taken in by the platitudes and false prophecies dealt in by a certain so-called soothsayer dwelling in Benkelhem. This man calls himself a sage, but knows as much about divining the future as any toothless village hag, and all he truly cares about is extracting coin from the unwary. Don't let him cheat you, it'll only encourage him. Philippa Canalia, 5th-year student in the Faculty of Medicine and Herbology at Oxenfurt Academy. Gwent, play around with Stepan. Beat everyone who you've ever played in Gwent, consider yourself a prime player ready to face the best of the best, then try your hand against Stepan, a man so good it seems the cards play themselves. To learn more, come to the Alchemy Inn at the Oxenfurt Stepan Barkeep. Before I do that, yeah, I've read all that. I have a lot to read, jeez. Gwent playing innkeeps. If it is an innkeeper's job to tend to his guests' needs, usually this takes the form of serving strong drinks and listening to tales of loves lost and wounds received. Yet at times a patron will wish to play a hand of Gwent, which is why all good innkeepers keep a deck at the ready at all times, and the excellent ones, they keep excellent decks full of top-notch cards that can provide an evening of challenge and excitement to even the most refined Gwent player. Geralt was determined to win some of these cards himself. The Volunteer. While meandering through the sunny but war-damaged lands near Oxenfurt, Geralt's sensitive ears picked up a very strange sound. Something between off-key singing and the bellowing of a stuck pig. Geralt would be a poor excuse for a witcher if he did not investigate such a matter. We read that one. Mercenaries are usually the ones getting paid for killing things. This time, however, the shoe was on the other foot. A certain Hans of Sedaris, a soldier of fortune by trade, had made it known far and wide that he would pay a handsome sum to whoever could defeat the beast that had made its nest in the forest outside Oxenfurt. Geralt decided to take on the job. Oxenfurt the Academy may be my alma mater, but Oxenfurt the town, that is where I received my true education. The experience I had in its inns and alleyways often left me a trembling wreck, overwhelmed by the majesty of the world opening up before me. Sadly, during the Third Nilfgaardian War, the town became a shadow of its former self, and the few who remained in its inns and alleyways risked not enlightenment, but death at the hand of a mysterious murderer. Geralt, bless his heart, decided to investigate the matter, suspecting that the responsible party might be a monster. Yeah.
Hey, it's me! In a hurry.
Where was I going?
In a hurry.
There is a guy right here. This guy.
Greetings. My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in it. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and, well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
Okay, let me get my armor fixed.
Good luck. I actually do have a special order for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Mark my words, you'll be satisfied.
Not what I was looking for. Yep. We are repairing stuff. And yeah, we'll get rid of all this. That's actually better. Keep that. I might actually want a better crossbow.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
Alright, Gwent. I have a good enough deck to beat him. Scoia'tael, I think that they get the benefit of an extra card and they always go first. Hang on. Francisca, Fendibar, Daisy of the Valley, the elder races have forgotten more than humans can ever hope to know. Draw an extra card at the beginning of the battle. Yeah. And Scoia'tael gets to decide who go first. I am fine with that. Let's see what happens. Is he going to play the spy? Oh, perfect. So now I'm going to hit him really hard. He goes from 60 to 23. You don't have a lot, do you? Yep, I was waiting for that. Oh, this is not good for you. I'm up a card, so I can push really hard. Pull that back. Make my opponent spend another card. I should be fine now. Because my opponent only has 2 cards left. And I have some pretty strong plays. Oh, and you have a clear weather? Well... I don't even have to play my last 3 cards. So what I'm trying to do is bait out all the good cards from my opponent. What card do I get? Bettier. Oh, Dull Blathana Scout. They track like hounds, run like deer, and kill like cold-hearted bastards. Agile. Can be placed in either the close combat or range combat road. Cannot be moved once placed. Yeah. I've read those. Oh, he's a spy. Vettier de Reduax. There's never been a problem a well-planned assassination couldn't solve. Yeah. I can't play with the other decks yet because I don't have enough cards. I will switch at some point. Maybe to a monsters deck. Oh no. Terrible. Do not steal in front of the guards. Novigrad gates. During Oxford Academy's exam sessions, this gate would be closed to spare the students from Novigrad's temptations. Okay. I need to find... the innkeeper. Oh, yeah. enjoy these quests, because the quests are less frequent after Velen, relating to Gwent.
Well, it's your fair Geralt of Riviera, I presume.
That Nilfgaardian emperor can kiss my ass.
We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, alright. What's your poison?
Mind if I have a look?
Ah, yes, Gwent cards. Dwarven Skirmisher, Mahakam Defender, and Commander's Horn. I have things that you might want to buy. Oh yeah. They like hides. And ladders. And fist tech. Okay.
Play Gwent?
Not with just anybody, and always for high stakes. With you, might.
I'll play on your terms.
Yeah, this is fine. This is... I should have no problem. Oh, he canceled out my leader ability. Okay. He's Nilfgaard. Okay. This isn't bad. Yeah. Let's play this guy. So he's gonna spy on me, and then I'm gonna counter spy on him. Interesting that you played that already. I should read that. It's Vela Trudmirth. It's a really overpowered card. Also calls himself Work 3 Jackdaws. He's not the best at names. Destroy your enemy's strongest close combat unit if the combined strength of all of his or her close combat units is 10 or more. It's a really overpowered card. So I have a bunch of decoys, primarily to help me stall and fight Nilfgaard. I have 2 spies in hand, that's great. Oh my god, I have so many spies. I have so many spies. So many cards. Oh my god, and he's got more spies. He's got 13 cards. He's trying to just have more cards than me. Oh, and I got another spy? Are you kidding me? So I'm up 2 cards. I wonder if we'll pass or not. Okay. I have so many cards. I should look at these cards. I haven't looked at this one. Stefan Skellen. My mark scars the face of our future empress. This is my proudest achievement. Geralt of Rivia. If that's what it takes to save the world, it's better to let the world die. Italian auxiliary archers. Double or nothing. Aim for his cock. Yennefer of Vengerberg. Magic is chaos, art, and science. It is a curse, a blessing, and a progression. He's gonna push hard this round. That is okay. Oh, he isn't. Well, that was a mistake. We're actually on even terms. He might have a Scorch. Interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot to mention this card. Dandelion. Dandelion, you're a cynic, a lecher, a whoremonger, a liar, and my best friend. I actually might lose this. He's gonna... Oh, this is crazy. I have a bunch of melee. I think he has a Scorch, so hopefully he burns through that. Holy shit. Oh, he's got so many cards. I hope he only has one Scorch. Oh. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Wow. I should look at these cards. Black Infantry Archer. I aim for the knees always. Asire Var Anid. Nilfgaardian mages do have a choice. Servile, Submission, or the Gallows. Black Infantry Archer. Okay. And then this guy. Heavy Zerakian Fire Scorpion. Not the best for taking cities, but great for razing them to the ground. I will lose this game. He's up on me by 8 cards. That was bad. I should have been playing I messed it up. I should have played to win round 1.
Perhaps you should come back when you've...
That was bad. That was inexcusably bad.
What'll it be?
A round of Gwent.
What?
I'll play it.
I'm supposed to play to win round 1. Like why I didn't try to play to win round 1, I don't know. I think this is okay. See, I got Biting Frost. I can use that against him here. I'm gonna wait for him to pass, and then I can Biting Frost. This is another reason I have this card, to help with this situation. He's up by 26, right? Let's keep playing. And what is this card? Imperia Brigade Guard. The Imperia Brigade never surrenders, never. I am gonna keep playing. I need to win round 1. And I'm gonna get it. Okay. You're gonna play a spy, yeah. So the reason we want to win round 1 is so that you control round 2. So he's gonna toss a bunch of crap on me. Okay, your hand isn't that strong this time around. Okay. I'm fine with that. I will... I need to keep playing. I need him to pull out good cards. Yep. That's fine. We're gonna keep playing this rodeo. He has Villain Tretmirth, but I don't know how helpful that is. He has to keep playing. You're out of spies. Oh, who is this? Fragilla Vigo. Magic is the highest good. It transcends all borders and divisions. So a lot of great cards have been pulled out. So he's going to play Villain Tretmirth here, which I don't care. Oh yeah, all the good cards are coming out now. I need him to just keep playing stuff. I should be able to win still. I'm down by 19. So wait, I'm down by 29. Okay, it's time to pass. He's actually pulled out... He still has Vela Tretmirth, but I can defrost that. Do you have anything else? Oh, we had a squirch! Haha. So I'm gonna win with the card Despair. Yep, that's how you do it. I was just being an idiot. You have to be very careful against Stefan.
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while? Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards?
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer, in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
And I got Yennefer of Vengerberg, which I already read, but I want her, and I don't need Vess anymore. Whoops. Playing Innkeeps. Yep.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Yeah. What am I trying to do now? I'm so lost. Family matters. No. Hang on. So, next video, I'm tempted to go grab all this, and then go grab all this, and this, and then go to Novigrad, and grab all this, and then go to Skellige to grab those quests. The reason is because if you're 6 levels above a quest, you don't get a lot of experience for completing it, and I'm at level 7, and there's a lot of low-level quests in Skellige, weirdly enough. So I think I'm going to call it quits here, and then we're going to go on a grand world tour next episode. Maybe. Anyway, until next time, Richard out.